All right. Uh Make sure. Okay. Girl, just done. Okay. I'm just like, I'm so tired of these people. Welcome to Billionaire Baddie Divine Feminine Tarot. I am your psychic bestie, giving you all of the hottest divine feminine tea, helping you stay focused and bullshit free, focused on your business and your bag. Bullshit is sucker free. Focus on your business and your bag. Best friend, we are a new divine feminine channel, Billionaire Baddie Tarot YouTube. Okay, make sure you show some love and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss an opportunity when I go live or upload. Definitely make sure you like the video and show some love, show your support. All right, wish it get a good job. Okay, that's all the like is saying. Like, girl, good job. All right, and we all need that. All right, so make sure you're liking the videos. And then when you are done with that, best friend, meet us over in VIP Patreon, baby. That is where I do my most exclusive psychic readings on breaking news and trending topics that everybody wants to tea on that I do not release on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. Okay, in that order. All right. So going over there in Patreon, treat yourself. There are several tiers. I'm here to promote the all access tier, which gives you access to all of my psychic readings across all of my YouTube channels and platforms. In addition to all of the psychic readings I release exclusively and only in VIP Patreon. All right, here. So if you're in all access, baby, you miss nothing. And VIP Patreon is the only place where you can get access to my prediction receipts. All right. So I am a psychic medium. I make psychic predictions when they come true, and oftentimes they do. All right, here you will see me post the receipts. All right, in VIP. A lot of people just be talking, saying stuff, but we ain't got no record of nothing happening. All right, not so here. So feel free. Thank you for all of your investments, sending tips and donations, and again, signing up in VIP. Booking personal readings, all that information is below in the description box, or you can book through VIP for a discount to send me a DM. Whew. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Baby, that's literal because if you look at the title, every time you go away, every time they go away, they take a piece of you with them, or vice versa. Okay, it is given very much siphoning energy. I feel like some of you divine feminines, either now or you've had the revelation that someone is not really, or that people were not really rocking with you, because they liked you or fucking with you. It was just to be in proximity so they could see, what they could get access to so they could utilize and serve themselves. All right. But what happened is, since they were being strategic with you while you were being genuine with them, baby, they got to pay up and pay the cost for that. Okay, here. A lot of people in shambles, or lives will be in shambles for being strategic with you while you were being actually genuine with them. Okay, seeking you out, wanting you close to you in proximity, just so they could see what they can siphon, harvest, use for their own purposes to serve themselves. Even sometimes when they were supposed to be serving you, even when sometimes the whole interaction and the reason why God allowed your path to cross was so they could aid you. And I feel like you, divine feminine baddie, hey baddie, being in their presence, all right, was so you can uh catty corner kind of bless them, but that was all depending on how they moved, all right, with God blessings. A lot of you are hidden in plain sight. A lot of you, and that's a tough assignment to have on earth, but a lot of you are traps. Okay. You are karma, you are the karma. Okay, I gotta say that. Okay. Here, karmic honeypot. All right. Literally, they don't even know. Like God just okay. Defenseless, whatever. People think you're defenseless, weak, and they're like, oh, you're a good mark and all that. And baby, whole time God done set them up to see how they gonna act, how they gonna do you. You may even get specific, instructions on, oh, Baddie, do this. Your instructions do this. Thus saith the Lord. You do that. And then God sits back and your angels, Archangel Michael be like, yeah, I'm waiting on a nigga. Okay, I'm waiting. And okay. Like, baby, why did you do that? Oh, now why would you do that? Then you got Archangel, Uriel. They looking at people going against you, plotting, strategizing, stealing, whatever it is. They down there like, they not. Now, why would they do that? Okay, why we gotta do that, baby? I heard your ancestors and spiritual team sitting up there like, okay, you want to get them or you want to get them. It ain't really my expertise, you know what I mean? But my schedule kind of clear. So I heard the angels and your spirit guys are taking bit. Okay, like 1, 2, 3. Okay, you go, but not in a bad way. Like, who gets to go and handle business and handle these karmics and handle these betrayers and backstabbers and demons? Okay, handle it for you. They excited. They like, can I be next? Okay, I got it. I got time. They're like, yo, you supposed to be over in Rio handling. No, I want to do this personally because what the fuck was that? Okay. You say that prayer. God, remove everybody that was being strategic with me when I was being genuine with them. Let's look at the choices people made because I'm hearing, okay, Betty, it was definitely a choice. Choices were made. Okay, so let's look at the choices that these people made. Where'd they go? Do I want to look for that? Oh, okay. It fell right under. Okay, low key. Because anytime something fall up under the table, it's giving, very much low key. This might even be something, you didn't even know about, or low key, high key, under the table. This could have been business they were doing under the table. Okay, here. Yeah. These people have the energy of cannibalists. Okay. Now I don't know. I'm pretty sure in the book of demonology there is an actual demon that's about that or that type of spirit. Okay. Here. And I feel like it's almost an energy of, you have a group of people and maybe you are the outcast, and then people within the group, make a silent bet like, oh, I bet you won't go talk to Baddie, or oh, I bet you won't go over there and invite Baddie to such and such, and then, you give them the address and it's the wrong address, or is, a bunch of people that they don't like or a bunch of their options. I mean, kind of like some type of setup energy. Okay, something set up to do you win? Do you bad? Okay, it was supposed to be like their big one. I'm also hearing like initiation or something like that. Okay, for a little bit of change. And baby, it went right back to them. Yeah, if you could, would you have a sugar mama or a sugar daddy? Some of these people went against you for clout, went against you for money, all right? Because maybe somebody paid them to do something, all right? But it was a trap, okay? It was a trap. Some people came against you because they were promised a good life, good things. I'm gonna get you this, I'm gonna get you a job, or I'm gonna get you I don't know what the devil promised these folks. Okay, they promised them something. They're gonna pay them some money and all that. If they come for you, come to you. I'm gonna plug you. I'm gonna do this and that, knowing the whole time, okay, that they were going to renege. Okay, the devil never pays his bills. Okay, you think he pays his bill, while you living in a lap of luxury and all of that, until the next thing you know, you off or your family is off or whatever, that sacrifice. Okay, did you really get paid? Like, yeah, 911. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? So this person or these people that were being strategic with you while you were being genuine with them, again, you are the karma, you're the trap, you're God's trap, right? And it's almost like devil's minions and heaven's angels armies. When God puts these people in proximity to you, again, just giving Job, okay, here, if I'm allowed to do this, if I send my soldier to do this, and then God gives stipulation on what they can and can't do, you know what I mean? And then they just sit back and watch and see what these dumbass folks, what they do, okay? Because they got a promise. They think that they have a contract, and they do. Okay, it's one that's gonna get them to hell. All right, that they never get what they were promised. All right, and they see like, damn, would they really go this far to betray this person, even though they know that they're good or genuine or whatever? And 9 times out of 10, they do. People are self-serving. When the real test and the real trick is, maintaining your character, you know what I mean? It's just character is a big one. Okay, what you will and won't do for money, who you will and won't cross. Not that anybody deserves anything, but it's just like, if you're gonna be strategic, messy, and nasty, do that with a motherfucker that deserve it, like an evil person or somebody that you know is a snake, known for fucking over people. But the devil's, test, and even God's test, the karmic honeypot trap is to see what they snake somebody, knowingly knowing, okay, that they are innocent, knowingly knowing that they're already in XYZ situation, probably can't even afford what this person is doing, how they're going to attack them, the stress they're going to cause, or whatever. And I feel like, again, God forbid, every year we go up and we're like, God, please take me off your strongest soldiers list. I don't like this fucking assignment. And he's like, look, all you got to do is sit there. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I get that. But he's like, look, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Yeah, it's going to sting a little bit. I'm going to fix it. You know what I mean? But that's it. Just sit there and look pretty. And you're just like, oh my God. Okay, somebody take it away. Okay, can you please take this cut? All right, up on the mount. All right, with Jesus. But they never do. Okay, and they sit there again. God and the devil, both teams alike, and they sit and see what these people are going to do for this deal, for this money, or whatever. If they're going to snake you, sacrifice you, which is really what it comes down to. All right, and they end up doing it, and and sometimes these people will get these demonic assignments, and it spells out, 1144. It spells out, okay, you're supposed to do H, Y, and Z. Yes, baby. It says, do you think that will age well? Okay, they were giving these assignments. Okay, like, okay, I need you to do X, Y, and Z against baddie and this divine feminine. Here's the protocol, whatever. But what these people do, they want to show and prove. They chasing clout, and they feel like they gonna get some like bonus points, or maybe an extra whatever, new car, I don't know what it is. And Satan and God sit back and he'd be like, well, I told you could do that. It's like, man, I didn't tell them to do that. Okay, they did that on their own. And so now you got Satan and God's team and the archangels looking at you like, look at this motherfucker. No, this motherfucker really is trifling. This motherfucker, like and so then now that judgment is suddenly falling on this person for not exactly following protocol, but really going above and beyond what was instructed, just to, snake somebody that really doesn't deserve it. Do you think that will age well? All right. They don't correlate it. Well, they told me they were going to get me a new car. Okay. You got that new car, you rolling and shit. They rolling with their friends, oh, we're going to go to the club. Say, really bless me. Hook me up. Okay. For doing that against divine feminine baddie or whatever. Promises fulfilled. Yay. They flicking it up, taking pictures and shit. Meanwhile, your angels and ancestors are sitting back. Okay, you want to go? Like, nah, because that was fucked up. Like, let me go. And it's kind of like, hold me back. All right. Everybody competing for who, gonna run up, how your ancestors gonna run up on these people that did you dirty, right? So when they get it, okay, rock, okay, cool, I'm going. They rolling in the car that the devil bought them and all that. They taking pictures. And next thing they know, look up, blinding lights, flashing lights, okay, and then they crash out. Okay, because nobody told you to do all of that. All right, that is the trick. I feel like it's a fucked up assignment, but so many people, their last, you may be their last stop on this journey when it comes. It's like, okay, is this person really reprobate? Can we give them an opportunity to save them? Can we do something? Can we ring it on back? All right, or whatever, and the devil's like, oh, they're probably too gone. And God's like, I don't know, I could probably, let's give them an opportunity. And then you are that opportunity, you are that trap. And then they end up totally fucking themselves and canceling themselves out. Okay, that is what I am hearing. Okay, some of these people got like this high, a compared high to like ecstasy when knowing they were approaching you and talking to you and trying to get close, be your friend, be your lover, be whatever. Their assignment could have been anything. It could have been to rob you. It could have been to give you some disease, knowing that they already had a fucking disease. It could be, steal your virginity. Okay, like these people approach you knowing that they have a demonic assignment. All right, they have a choice. They have free will whether to execute that assignment against you or not. All right, here. But a lot of them try to prove the point to the devil, not knowing that in proving that point, you're also proving to God that you are far gone, you are far beyond reprobate, and don't deserve to you taking up space, you taking up air on earth. All right, here. So yeah, like unfortunately, I feel like it's a bad day for people that have sexual fetishes and get off on preying on people. Something is about to not age well for somebody that you are being genuinely loving, kind, open. That is the point. That's kind of like why they say, don't take advantage of people. You don't know if they are angels, literal earth angels representing God. All right. You think that they're green. You think that they're, oh my God, they're so naive, they're so stupid. I could do this, I could take that, you know what I mean? And all good. And yay, we're all part of a cult. We're all Satanists are all doing this. We're all in the same gang, okay, until they're all burning, bitch, like in sinners. All right. Here, if you haven't seen that end scene, they thought that everything was good, everything, until they're all burning the fuck up. Like, it seemed like a good idea. Okay, be aware. They probably put a stop to that anyway, but be aware of, because something is about, there's some energy about marrying for money. So again, divine feminine, billionaire baddie in the making. All right. Be aware of that. Somebody's whole intention in getting to know you or dating you, especially if they are foreign or something like that. Immigration and all that is really crazy, really whatever. Be, aware of the love bombing and somebody being strategic because they're trying to find a way, to stay here. Do I think that's going to work out anyway? No, because I just don't. All right. But there is somebody that is being, romantically also, this is showing me, being strategic with you. There is a reason that they want to marry you. It could be in proximity. Maybe you have a really good job or something like that. It's not quite, we still got a long way till winter. But I do feel because things are getting hot politically and globally, there you got some bums out there looking for shelter or some con artists, looking for their next mark. So be aware of, again, somebody's intentions coming up out of nowhere. What I'm finding now, and I guess my holy intuition and discernment is to tell you to have more discernment and, just don't, when you meet people, don't just sit up there and be like, oh, I met this great person. No, you have to now ask in 2025, who sent you? All right. Who sent you? And if they are operating out of a demonic energy or spirit, you know what I mean? Their actions, their face, their behavior, their demeanor, their disposition is going to reveal who sent them. All right. Uh, Again, that's why society and social media is here to distract you so you don't realize when you have somebody that is in your face operating with you strategically while you're being a genuine, kind, loving, innocent, pure individual. You couldn't even imagine that this person was sent, all right, by the ops, by the enemies, by the devil, all right, to strip you of your purity or strip you of your, ideas or whatever it is, whatever the source. It's called energy harvesting, right? And so the thing for you, divine feminine, billionaire baddie, is when you meet people from now on, especially if you're lucky to watch this video, all right, when you meet the next person or examine, this could also be a call to examine people in your life, all right? Look around and then just run who sent you. All right. And then watch what they say. Watch their energy shift. All right. When it comes to meeting new people from now on after this video, intuitively say to spirit, say to God, your spirit guides, okay, who sent this person? All right. Where is this person from? Okay. Here, because whew, these people are about to experience some really painful lessons because they thought they were getting over and they thought that they were getting over on you. There is somebody somewhere having a real ta because of how they betrayed you, because of how they snaked you. They're calling you gullible. They're calling you dumb while they're, sitting up with their new trade or their new with the narcissist supply, okay, running all over town, telling people, how they got you, how they, tricked you and all this and this, not even knowing that meanwhile, okay, they're about to get snatched up. Literally. I feel like God and the devil might even be tag teaming folks because the devil's like, I didn't tell you to do all of that. I told you to do X, Y, and Z. And then God's like, now I got to send my army down there because why would you even do that? Okay. They're about to fuck around and find out how much God loves you, how much you are loved and protected by the Holy Spirit. It's over for a lot of these folks. And a lot of times, that, A lot of times when people think you're dumb and you're getting over, you can really hold your peace because intuitively you know what's coming for these folks that was celebrating snaking you and celebrating getting over on you. Okay, here it's unfortunate, but some of these people are in for a rude awakening. All right, it's really tragic. It's really sad to see, but again, it's called a dangerous prayer. God, remove people from me that are being strategic with me when I'm being genuine, loving, and kind to them. One of the most powerful, dangerous prayers ever, because that motherfucker gonna come through like a Rico sweep. Okay. All right, billionaire baddie, divine feminine. That's what I have for you today. I will see you on the next one, God willing. I love you so much. I hope wherever you are happy, safe, loved, and protected. Not the Rico sweep, okay? Not the ICE, not the Homeland Security.